Welcome to the Odyssey, my friends. I am Mike Odyssey, and I'm so glad you're here. Happy Monday, everyone. Today, we got two amazing topics to go over in this video. Number one, of course, we have achievements for Nintendo Switch. I'm going to prove to you that we do currently have achievements on Nintendo Switch. It just doesn't look the way like every other achievements look, but we do have them. And number two, we're diving deep into Nintendo Switch 2, and I'm going to let you know and kind of prove to you why we think that a second screen is actually possible if you want one. If you want one, right? It is possible, along with maybe other accessories too. I have the 3D CADs, the files, the 3D files. We're gonna go over them today, and I have the highest quality images regarding the leaked Nintendo Switch 2, and I will point to you where this will be possible. It's gonna be a fun video, discussion video, just kind of going over it. If you like videos like this, subscribe. We are also on our way to 51,000, about 700 subscribers away. Help us get there. Of course, we will have our tournament. Our tournaments are back at the end of the month. So we have a Splatoon, a Mario Kart, and Fall Guys triathlon game thingy live here on the channel. You guys can join at the end of October, the last Saturday in October. We'll have that going. So all right, let's get in and jump into the video. First, we are going to talk about Nintendo's reward system because, yes, they do have achievements. They just don't look like everyone else's achievements. I think they're a little bit better. Now, I'm going to go ahead and talk to you about this right here. I'm here at the Nintendo support website. This is Nintendo's way of achievements. Nintendo points. Yes, they have the platinum points and they have the gold points. Now, Mike, but they don't have in-game achievements where you can complete things and then you get achievements like bling, you get a little alert. Yes, you do get in-game achievements because that's exactly how it works. If you are not aware of how Nintendo Platinum points work, they are Nintendo's achievements. I do agree they need to kind of make it a little more upfront. When you're playing a game, you see the achievements come up. But this is Nintendo's way of achievements. Now, how about we go ahead and click on the complete list of achievements here? Check it out. This is it. If you, for example, right here, we got Animal Crossing Pocket Camp, right? If you link your Nintendo account, you get 300 platinum coins, right? So this is a way of achievement by doing something in a game. Same thing with Pocket Camp. Complete 10 camper requests, 30 coins. You get here. Another one here, complete 50 camper requests, 50 coins, and not just Pocket Camp, but we also have achievements for Fire Emblem Heroes. Here's here, link Fire Emblem Heroes to a Nintendo account. You get 100 coins. It says here, clear the prologue, 100 points. Clear chapter 1 on normal, 100 points. Right, and so on. So we got clear chapter 1, 2, 3. These are achievements, right? You're actually achieving something by clearing a chapter on the game. You're earning points. You're not just getting a little badge that says you did it. You're getting actual coins that you can redeem for prizes. Nintendo even has free prizes you can redeem for this. You pay about $5 for shipping, but the prizes are amazing. You can get keychains, posters, like card sets, a whole bunch of really cool stuff. Sometimes they have really big stuff that they give away on the platinum achievements, right? And so you can see here, as you complete things within the game, just like you do in PlayStation or Xbox, you have to complete items or complete processes in the game to gain achievements, and you'll get a leaderboard, and of course you get a little badge. Here, Nintendo is rewarding you with actual points that mean something. You can actually redeem them for something. Now, moving down here, we see all the achievements that Fire Emblem Heroes have. Let's see if we can go down here. Not only that, but Nintendo is the only company that rewards you for buying games. How do they do this? Well, they give you the gold points. Gold points are money, is money back, is cash back. For every first-party game that you buy, you get cash back. So using points, you can, let's see, 1 point equals 1 cent, right? So you get 100 points, it's $1 out of the game, like discounted. But you don't just get one coin, you get 300, 400, sometimes you get even 1,000 points depending on the game and what Nintendo is offering at the time, right? So you can actually buy digital games at a cheaper price. So you get $59 with 300 coins. You actually get a discount of $3, and that saves you money. Redeem points right here. Look at this, my friends. Look at this. You can redeem points to enter for this. For Legend of Zelda. This strap here says Splatoon Grand Festival wristband back in stock. So when I click on here, I can just go ahead and go over to this strap thingy here. Go ahead and click on the United States for me. And right there, Splatoon 3 Grand Festival wristband. That thing loads up here. You select it, you add it to cart. It is sold out right now, but it is 300 platinum points. You select it, you go to the cart, and they will ship it to you. I'm gonna click on this one. It's only 80 points, okay? And look, 80 points right here. I'll redeem it for 80 points. Redeem, because that's really cool. I like that. And you can download the reward data right here. Download it. Check it. Look at that. Look at that. Now I can add that as my screensaver for my computer. So I'm gonna go ahead and download this video. And I downloaded it, and I'll have it on Discord. So if you want to join Discord, I'll put that up so you guys can take it too. So yeah, I'll have that video on Discord. So guys, that's the reward system. That is the achievements. Nintendo does have achievements on their platform. So how about we jump over to the Nintendo Switch 2? Now, Nintendo Switch 2. We've gone over the CADs, we've gone over the images. Guys, these CADs and these images and these 3D files are exclusive to this channel. No one has clear images. You can find the ones that were part of a video or the ones that were released, but I can't say official because I'll get me in trouble, but I have very clear images of the Nintendo Switch 2 or supposed Nintendo Switch 2 files here. Now I'm gonna take you over to this right here. As you can see here, look, it's a 3D file. I can move it around, right? Tell me what other channel has information like this. No one does. No one does. Check it out. Look at this. This is the actual 3D file, printing file for the Nintendo Switch 2. And this file is given to manufacturers so they can 3D print their own models to make accessories with. And you can see here, this is the stand from the behind, and then this is the bottom. You can see the all the little stuff here, right? I can even try to make it closer. So, and we're gonna do that. Look how clean this is, and how it's extremely high quality and very, the visuals are very. You can see the inside too. Take a look at that. So what we're talking about here is the ability to add more accessories, yes, including a second screen. I think Nintendo is going to go with that. Now, I'm scared because everything points to the word attach. And I think that's going to be the main gimmick for the system. When I mean gimmick, I mean is that what the selling point. What's new about the system? Yeah, well, it has a bigger screen. It plays better games. Third-party support is going to be even larger because it's going to be a more powerful system, right? So it has a lot going for it. But what will be the bigger selling point is the attachments. You can add attachments. Now, we know here that Nintendo is changing the Joy-Cons from being slide in to kind of attaching, like kind of insert it into this slot right there, right? And so we feel like this is going to be this area will be magnetic right there. And that's where the Switch 2 Joy-Cons will attach to here, making the connections and everything, right? And same thing on the other side. But if we look at here, right, let's start looking at here. This is the part where the dock goes. Now, if you look at your own Nintendo Switch, you'll notice that two of these screws, two of these little circles here are for the screws. And I have it right here, right? Two of them are for the screws, the one that you kind of adapt there, right? But two of them are more for support, Okay, there really is no screws there. There's more like it's just like a little dent, because if you look at the bottom of the Nintendo Switch dock, it also has two little prongs that fit into these slots so that it creates more stability for the system. Okay, now this was discussed in our podcast and was brought up by one of our podcast co-hosts, Zach. All right, and so I encourage you to join our podcast every Friday. It's a fun environment. We talk about Nintendo Switch 2. We don't take ourselves too seriously, and we have a lot of fun talking games. So join us every Friday night at 8:30 for the Nintopics Podcast here on the channel live, okay? So here we have these areas. Now, when we look at this one here, we see that they have two. We have two of them on each side. They are the same size, okay? And as you can see, they have a very they're very deep. They're deep, right? And so what we think this is that because of the system being bigger in size, then we need more of them in order to kind of secure the system in place so it doesn't wibble around. So it connects to the USB-C, and then the little prongs on the bottom of the dock will attach to these areas right there and help the system keep its stability, right? Now, remember that other port? If you can see here, we have what looks like is the jack for the headphones, right? And not only that, but we also have two more of those enclosure or those little slot things here on the side. Okay, now the Nintendo Switch, the current Nintendo Switch, does not have that. You can actually take a look at the system, and I can show you the system right here. It does not have that. The only thing that it does have is, of course, the rocker, the power buttons, volume up, volume down. It has the slot for the headphone jack, the vent. I think the vent on this one is a lot bigger just because of the system, and it has these two areas right here. These two slots right there. One slot here, one slot there, and then we have the USB-C port, the extra USB-C port. Now, my argument, again, this is just and the argument on the podcast, and one thing that Zach brought up was that this could be something that could be used to support whatever goes on top of it. Okay, so if it's a camera, like Zach brought up, then the attachment would actually have little prongs on the camera, and you can. It'll fit right in these slots, and of course it'll insert in the USB-C part. But you can take it even further and say maybe there is also a second screen. Then when you attach it to the top of the screen, the little prongs will also fit in within these two slots, and of course connect to the USB-C, giving you a second screen. Now, that is one of the options. Although I do believe the Switch will not have a second screen, it will, in my personal opinion, it will stream it to the dock in giving us like dual screen, the bigger screen and the small screen. But on the go, Nintendo also has to have some kind of solution if they are going to offer a dual screen for dock mode, like streaming to the dock, and then having a dual screen for NSO games like for 3DS, for DS, then they should also offer a second screen for handheld mode for when you take it on the road. And so this could very well be one of the things that Nintendo could do. Attach a screen to the side, have the little prongs fit in here for better stability, and not just a screen. Now, I want you guys to let me know what other accessories can Nintendo use to, first thing, connect to this USB-C, and then use these two slots to create more stability so they don't move around. There's so many things, even like a case, a portable case or whatever, that you can kind of cover the screen with. Like there was a patent that showed a cover for the front of the screen, so that maybe you can kind of click it and cover it so that it doesn't ruin the screen when you're not playing, or you can protect the screen when you're not playing, something like that. And there's so many possibilities that this could be for, but I wanted to bring it up in this video of these two little marks here, and of course the USB-C on top, and you can also take a look at the slot for the games here, which is a lot bigger than what we have on the Switch. And we hope that it will be backwards compatible physically and digitally. And so here we might even have 2 slots or have one that's compatible with both. So, but the focus here that I wanted to bring up is on those 2 little areas there, and the USB-C port here that could add different accessories, not just the second screen, not just the camera, but different accessories. Maybe a VR headset, something regarding that, right? An AR camera that kind of sees the environment, right, for 3D games or something like that. But yeah, I want to know what you guys think about these images here and the possibility of these 2 slots here being a support system for whatever goes attached to the top of the system. Now, anything that's going to be attached to the system has to have a little vent outlet so that it doesn't cover these vents here. But there's a big possibility that the system's new gimmick, or the system's new kind of selling point, will be that what you can attach to the system. And so with that, my friends, I want to let you guys know, I want to know now what you guys think down below in the comments. We'll continue this conversation. And yeah, that's going to do it for today's video. Before I let you go, number 1, never give up. And number 2, journey on. Peace.